So, what we got today? Today is kind of like before, emergency tow pig fix day. Drove it to, well, where doesn't really matter. Just drove it for quite a while one day, and I got home and I'm like, smell that clutch. Wait a minute, tow pig doesn't have a clutch. Which brake is hot? So as I walk around the truck, I find out that the left front brake, I can't even touch the wheel. So if y'all remember, probably the last couple videos, it's been a crazy hectic thing with the tow pig, is that it feels like when you come to a red light, there's like you're not pushing the clutch in. It starts to shake. Change the diff fluid, change the tranny fluid and the filter, and it still does it. But you would never expect it to be a brake because you don't feel it in the brake itself, like the brake pedal. If it's a warped rotor, you'll actually feel kickback from the, as the rotor does this through the caliper, it pushes the pads apart. And by pushing the pads apart, you get this pushback on your pedal. Well, it's not doing that. So the only thing I can think of is that the brake caliper is just enough pressure to create drag, which heats up the pads, which heats up the rotor. So what we're going to do today is change the caliper, and I'm going to change all the brake lines on the truck. Are they bad? I don't know. Did I change all the calipers and brake pads a couple years ago? Yes. So could possibly just be a brake line, which I'm not going to worry about troubleshooting. I'm going to change the caliper, because if y'all don't remember, if I hadn't talked to it before, the tow pig's getting a dually swap. So pretty much any new part I put on the front end right now to keep it going up until that point, I can put it on a dually axle. So it's not really a waste, you know, as far as future plans for the truck. It's just an unforeseen expense right now that I really don't want to do on the tow pig, because when I go to do the build videos on the axles, I'm gonna be missing a caliper until I tear that axle out of the tow pig to do the swap. So I'm gonna change the caliper, brake lines, bleed all the brakes, and hopefully it fixes it. All right, let's get it. Tearing into it. I hate taking these off. Probably use a set of brake pads. See what they look like once I get them off. What is it with me and brake rotors lately? Fuck, they just won't come off. So now you come off. Well, got one new caliper and brake pads on the front. Haven't did the rear yet. Got late. Didn't film it. Buddy of mine come over and, I don't want to be on YouTube. I don't know why. He might be a criminal. Or maybe he thinks he's just too sexy to be on YouTube. I don't know. But tow pig. Got new brakes on the front. Well, a new caliper tomorrow. If it ain't raining, I'm gonna do the rear brakes. Like I said, it was not really something I wanted to do as far as change the caliper. Oh, I did put 2 new brake lines on the front too. Maybe that was the issue. Truck's old. It's a new. I'll be right back. Thanks it over all night. Only turned on once when I first turned it on to fill it up. Now I decided to come on when I'm trying to make a video. Look. Look right there. But anyway, it's an 02, so it's time to do the little small maintenance on it. Get the new brake lines, 1 caliper and brake pads on the front. Driver's side caliper, you could tell it'd been hot. It like there was no rust on it. It got hot enough that it popped all the rust off. So update for the channel with the Sonoma build. I've got the steering done. Now I got to put in track bar and then weld in the coil mounts. She's ready to put on the ground. Start working brakes and put the front end back on. Thing still drives and runs. Just I took it apart so I could put it on YouTube so y'all could see what I was doing. But I've been slacking here lately. Been doing a lot of just random catch-up projects. Like you might see the V8 Blazer on here getting the header fixed. Set the carpet on fire again. I got lucky too. But that's the tow pig. Got new front brakes, new brake lines in the front, and 1 new caliper. Probably should have put the other caliper on, but I'll save that when I do the dually swap. Which, once I get the Sonoma out of here, that's probably what's going to happen is the dually swap. Get caught up on these little small projects so I can get into the big ones. But, peace out. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. And let me know what you think. That'll help me get my channel growing in the comments below. Later.